Senior projects.
Senior projects to me is a chance for students to branch out of the school and learn from the experiences that they get out of that.
Senior
Projects.
Senior projects is to get kids out of the classroom and to get them working in the real world.
Senior projects.
From the 3 years that I've been here, I know absolutely nothing about senior projects. Senior projects?
Senior projects.
I don't want to know anything about them. They seem terrifying.
Senior projects. Senior projects.
Senior projects were an eye-opening experience. We use senior projects where there's a lot of collaboration.
Senior projects?
Senior projects.
What's the point of senior projects?
Let's see, the point of senior projects is to provide students an opportunity their last couple months of school to culminate everything that they've learned throughout high school. Whether it's writing skills, soft skills, content skills, whatever they want, and kind of give them an opportunity to seek or research or do something that they feel that they're very passionate about. That's what senior projects.
Hi, we're Forgotten Friends.
Hi.
Hi. We're Project Change Me.
We are Register for Change.
I'm Deo Abel Sullivan. I'm the project manager.
I'm Hannah Rose Ryan. I'm the creative director. I'm Julia Davis, and I'm the product manager.
And I'm Nelson Maldonado. I'm the research analyst.
My name is Jonathan Kidd. I'm the project manager.
My name is Amanda Parisi. I'm the communications person.
I'm Ariana Castaneda and I'm in charge of logistics.
I'm Mario Herrera and I'm the technology expert.
I'm Paulina and I'm the project manager of the group. I'm Susan and I'm the creative director.
I'm Taylor, and I'm the research analysis.
I'm Lena, I'm the funds manager.
The same thing.
No.
The issue that we're looking to address is the fact that a lot of young citizens in California, they aren't registered to vote, like people in senior year of high school or in community college or in, four-year university. A lot of the times they have like really developed political views, but they aren't registered to vote because they think it's like a hassle or it's a long, complicated process. And we just want to show them that it's not as complicated as they think and that it's actually pretty easy to register to vote and, give them the power to change the nation in a meaningful way.
The issue of low youth registration in the voting arena is a very big problem for multiple reasons. Number one, youth are the future of America. We're the next generation. And if we're the least representative group in the voting and in the polls, then in a way we're not having a say in the America that we're going to end up inheriting and living in. So it's just a big problem because we need to use our opportunity to influence the American future, while we have it, so that we don't just inherit something that we didn't put on ourselves. So
we need a lot of connections with like partner schools that we're partnered with, and also schools that we can contact in order to get their government teachers like help on this and like spread our lesson plan.
By going out to different colleges and campuses, set little pop-up booths to get people registered to vote. We're planning to go to different colleges like UCLA, Dominguez Hills, basically colleges, and also a few high schools. So it's just getting people to get their information down to sign up to vote.
Obviously, our main goal is by the end of our project, we would like people to be registered to vote, and hopefully that when the polling opens up, they'll go in and input. They'll use their vote, but we really just want the youth specifically to realize that at this point of our lives we are considered to be grown-ups. We're adults, so we can now have an influence in society. We're not kids anymore. If we have opinions, it's not enough just to say them. We need to take the different platforms we have and act on them.
Wait, do you want bubble gum?
Yeah, if that's available.
Yeah, also busy.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Maybe, like just
I know. Obviously, like, homelessness is an issue, but there are like mothers that have children and they're out on the streets. So we're creating a bag so they have a clean place to store their stuff and change their children. So it's gonna like help to create like an ease in the situation.
I think in this project we definitely have a very specific target group, and so it's parents of children, but specifically very young children, babies around the age of 3. So we definitely took, a very wide set problem, and then we narrowed it down so we could actually make a difference as opposed to like making no difference. So.
We need the help of shelters just to like find the people that we're gonna give the bags to, which we've already like started working on. We've gone to multiple shelters like, hey, do you have people we can give these to? And a lot of them actually don't have as many people as we would like to donate to, but we finally found one. So hopefully that's gonna work out.
It's just really straightforward to be able to help people in this kind of situation. Like I feel like when talking about homelessness, it's like, oh no, there's nothing we can do. But there's a lot that people can do, and it's kind of just really straightforward. You just have to put the effort and time in and just commit to it.
Like, try to get each one like a little backpack with like notebooks, pencils, pens.
Well, from the beginning, we knew we couldn't solve like a major issue. We want to do homelessness, like that was our main topic, and we knew we couldn't solve it with the senior project. So what we wanted to do was help out the homeless community. So we're not solving anything. We're, I guess, helping those who need help.
Our project is focused on homeless men, so I guess they're kind of like what we're targeting. And I think there is a need for it because like they don't have a lot of things that they could use to help make their lives easier, and their lives are already really difficult because they don't have like access to anything. So I think there's a need for it because why not help out? That's probably
Okay, I have a story. So one time I was driving with my mom, and my uncle had just recently gone blind, right? So it connects, I swear. And we had stopped and we seen this homeless guy, like, whatever, and my mom wanted to give him $5. And so we had rolled down the window. I'm like, okay, give him the $5, but he was blind. So he couldn't even see that I was trying to give him $5. And so my mom pushed me out of the car to give him this $5. I was terrified, I didn't know what was gonna happen. And so I guess now every time I think about the homeless community, like that guy was blind and he's living on the streets. Like that's really sad. So whenever I think of like the homeless population, it's like you don't know how bad, and you couldn't really tell that he was blind. Like if he was just sitting on the streets, you couldn't have done it,
Thank you. No, Mr. Mark, no. Let's see. Oh, guys, let's go. How you doing? How you doing, sir? What's your name? John. John.
So what is your project? What do you need to do?
Our group is called Register for Change. So what we're trying to do is there's like a huge problem about underrepresented youth voting. So what we're doing is we created like a lesson plan that we've sent out to some other high school teachers, and they've used it where it walks you through how to register to vote step by step and has a link to the registration website.
Okay.
But then we would love it if we could actually come here. We have like not a tiny booth, but it's just a table, and it's a whole setup where we can register students to vote right there.
Okay.
And then we can walk them through it.
this morning, I texted them and I was like, hey, where you at? And they were like, oh, I'm not coming today for different reasons. So Susan and Pauline aren't here today. I mean, I guess kind of like our process of what we're doing just kind of gets delayed just because we can't really like discuss as a group what we all think would work best or something.
Really can't make decisions with just us two because like what happens, like Pauline or Susan don't agree, so it's really tough for us to like decide what we're gonna do and like if it's the right thing because we don't have like our group members over here to help us.
Yesterday, we were talking with our advisor, Ms. Garcia, and she told us that basically our idea needed to be changed again. We kept being compared to Little Pink Bag, and that kept coming up in our presentation when we were presenting, and so we kind of wanted to steer away from that.
We were pretty like upset just because we already had so much research done. We already like kind of got materials for it, like had a set idea, had, you know, companies who were willing to help. And then when we had to change it, we were just kind of like annoyed almost because we had to start like from square one on week 4. So we already lost 4 weeks that we could have used.
Our new idea is that we're gonna help homeless with pets, and we're gonna try to give like the pets some care and also give like a bag for the homeless.
Okay, cool. So can you see if it's 7, 14, 21, 28?
We're currently measuring and cutting material that we're going to use to make the diaper bags later. Usually we do cutting in separate sessions than the sewing, so we cut everything and then there's a separate session where we pin stuff and then sew it.
We've been doing this like on and off the past like week or so. We're not really like going in any order of like cut material and then sew things. It's kind of just like what we have available each day.
Matching fabric, and I think cutting things evenly has been like the biggest thing because when I go to sew, there are like 3 different size things, even though we measured them out the exact same.
There's like a lot of room for like error because we're cutting them ourselves by hand.
Yeah. So
you have to kind of compensate for that.
Just try my best. Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
But you can't say coffee bean.
We went to the pier in hopes to find more participants. So we ended up walking to 3rd Street, and then we did see someone there. His name was Steve. Steve, and he had...
It was a big dog and like 3 cats.
Steve.
And then the empty spots or just if anything you want in specific that's not on the list that we can get for you.
Nah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. We'll see you in a week.
I'll take a flyer if you register.
Will you go?
Could I be more open to just yelling out to people? Getting a little bit of a lump in my throat. But we got one person. Hopefully by the end of the day I'll get more into it though.
I'm pretty confident. People are nice here. Hit a couple roadblocks with international students, but I think we can get past that.
I'm excited, dude. I mean, it's crazy like being here, and I mean, it's been tough, but we have a few people coming up to us and stuff, so we're just gonna push, keep hoping for a better turnout, you know? Stand up! Register to vote.
Deodorant, toothbrush, baby wipes, body soap, comb. We are making Drew's bag of deodorant. He's from Venice. And this is the stuff he asked for. Deodorant, toothbrush, baby wipes, body soap, comb, a bra for his wife because she's pregnant. And so, yeah, flashlight.
He wanted a metal leash or a metal collar because his dog's like a dinosaur and he breaks everything.
Oh, the toy, like a war type of thing.
The metal dog collar
and the shoes. He also asked for shoes. He only asked for one pair, but we have two, so might as well give it to him.
group is named Theory Music. Our goal is basically to provide them with materials so they can express themselves through art and music, so that they can better themselves through those practices.
So we're knowledge through novels, and our mission is to bring better books to kids around our campus because a lot of kids don't read as much as they should, and we want to make sure that kids get the necessary materials they need.
Hi, my name is David Trujillo. I curated the show and hopes to showcase talented youth and then sell their pieces and use that money to reimburse the school's art department.
Hi, we're just like a company. We created dolls that have disabilities so that children who have disabilities will feel just as, you know, what's a word for it? Normal? Not normal. Wait. Okay, they feel just as like great as the healthy kids. So
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Cora.
And I'm Vanessa. And we created a book to help kids with special needs and to bring awareness to them. And we dedicated our book to children. Oh, this book is dedicated to children. May they see each other as equals and treat each other as such.
Hello, I'm Chelsea. I'm Alex Leona. I'm Lena. And I'm Maddie. And our mission is to create a shift from the virtual world to reality by allowing Gen Z to live in the moment, all the while being, and capture lasting memories, all the while being unplugged.
For senior projects, we wanted to create, or we wanted to be one of the groups that actually got out into the business world and talked to industry partners. So we came up with a product that allows Gen Z to capture long-lasting moments while still living in the moment.
Hi, sir.
I didn't see that.
Hi. Can we talk about senior projects?
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
I just want to ask, what's the point of senior project?
The goal is to enrich seniors with allowing them to pursue their passion. Right? Students have different type of passions, and they. Oh my God! Just.
Have ownership over a project that they created themselves.
Oh God! Stop recording!
Alright, I'll stop.
Thinking man, do the thinking man.
Do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
What issue are you guys trying to solve? How will your idea / product solve this issue or help mitigate the issue What issue are you trying to solve with this project?
So what we're doing is we're creating kind of like care packages in the form of diaper bags for homeless families.
Excuse me. And if you can show me that you.
Yeah, let's do it.
And that they don't really have that many. I'm doing acting. Lean, what the hell? Well,
Contact, no smiling, firm. No, over literally.
You guys want to clip you? Oh, don't get in the car yet.
No!
Y'all thought we was done.
Okay, I looked at the camera like 7 times. I'm so sorry.
I just walked by. Cuddle. I mean, not cuddle Mario. Zoom in on the zoom. We're just gonna keep it this.
It was Joseph.
It's okay. You guys
Joseph out.
You guys will be part of the blooper.
Okay, Lee, nice.
Here is our expert in running aspect.